I'm moving forward with my life. The only time I will ever look back is when I'm checking out my beautiful ass in the mirror. Part of your process is enjoying the now, realizing just how blessed you are. Soaking in all the beauty surrounding you. At one time, your now was the future you always dreamed of having. Be grateful. Gratitude attracts even more beauty. Stay exclusive. Don't be everywhere. Don't involve yourself with just anyone. Leave a little mystery to your life. As I grow up, I'm starting to realize that a lot of people aren't actually good people. They may be entertaining, popular, and smart, but they lack decency. In case no one told you today, your pursuit of growth is a beautiful thing, but you are still abundantly enough right here and now. You can wake up early, wear your sunscreen, moisturize your skin, drink your electrolytes, consume whole foods, do compound lifts, and take your supplements. But for wellness, you also need to make time to cleanse your mind, heal your wounds, and be completely present. You are not responsible for babysitting the feelings of people who refuse to grow up. Girls call it boring, women call it classy. No gossiping, no drama, staying consistent, exercising, no partying, focusing on goals, small circle. It really bothers people when you're comfortable with yourself. They start feeling like you think you're perfect or above the next person. Their insecurities is not your problem. My words will attract a strong mind or offend a weak one, and that is quite all right with me. It's a clear signal of who I can and cannot vibe with. I'm at a point in my life where I'm standing tall for my happiness. Fuck being scrutinized for what you choose to do that makes you happy. It's all perspective. Do you and be free. A lot can happen in few months. New body, new man, new money, new circle, new mindset, new everything. It's crazy how quickly life changes for you when you start making moves for you. One thing I've learned, life is a paradox. In order to heal, you must hurt. In order to love, you must break open. And in order to have peace, you must face chaos. Never regret any experiences in your life because it is always meant to bring you balance. The light always follows. I was raised in a family where women made it happen with or without a man. Nobody is entitled to your time. Don't feel guilty for taking time out to better yourself. So many people postpone self-care and healing because they're afraid to whom their absence might offend. Heal at your own pace. The right people will celebrate your recovery. Remember, when you forgive, you heal, and when you let go, you grow. Know when it's time to go and embrace the change to allow something better to come in. Sometimes I pretend to be normal, but it gets boring, so I go back to being me. Be 100% you. You are beautiful because you know your own darkness, and still, that doesn't stop you from finding your light. I'm watering my own peace so that it will continue to grow. Eventually, you hit that point where you're no longer interested in convincing people that how you feel and who you are is valid, and decide that as long as you know your truth and what works for you, that's what matters. Independent women do submit to men. You just have to actually be a man. Sometimes the person who is acting emotionally unstable is the one who is emotionally abused. Healing from a love bombing takes longer than you realize. The emotional highs and lows you feel take a lot of processing, so try not to bury them. When you bury, what sprouts in your next relationships may be unpredictable. Go back and take care of yourself. Your body needs you, your feelings need you, your perceptions need you. Your suffering needs you to acknowledge it. Go home and be there for all these things. The most convincing sign that someone is truly living their best life is their lack of desire to show the world that they're living their best life. Your best life won't seek validation. Some weeks you'll move fucking mountains. Some weeks you'll barely make it out of bed. Whatever week you're having, you are so damn beautiful, strong, and brave. People don't decide their future. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. At some point in the womanhood game, you're going to stop having to look for inspo and become her. You gotta just carry yourself like you are the baddest bitch everywhere you go and look everybody in their face as soon as you step in the room. That's how they remember you. Ladies with natural bodies and regular jobs are also winning in life. Don't let the social media shit fool you. Heal so you can see that attention is not love, attachment is not connection, and bare minimum is not effort. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Stop keeping your clothes and shoes for special occasions. Wear them whenever you can. Nowadays, being alive is a special occasion. Be a hype girl. Hype other women up. The world has plenty of haters already. If you're enjoying these quotes, consider subscribing and liking so that we can reach out to the mass of women who will feel inspired with this content. If you thought you would be further along by now, but you're not, it's because it was not the right time for that to happen. Something better is coming your way. Blessed is the woman who chases no one, needs no validation, and handles her business like a boss. Don't make the mistake of being understanding and forgiving that you overlook the fact that you're being disrespected. Forgive them because they know what they do. They just don't expect you to call them on their bullshit. If you grind hard every day but simultaneously abandon your own needs, avoid your inner work, and do not take care of your body, you're hustling backwards. The real work is inclusive of you. You know who's going to be with you until the end. You. Become your own best friend. Speak to yourself with kindness, grace, and understanding. Support your dreams, beginning with believing in yourself. Shower yourself with the love you deserve. People don't accept advice from people who are active in your trauma but absent in your healing. Accountability feels like an attack when you're not ready to acknowledge how your behavior harms others. Stop romanticizing the people who hurt you. Don't avoid conflict just to keep the peace. You'll start a war within yourself. Instead, speak your mind, release judgment, and do it with love. Normalize leaving people in whatever reality they've chosen. Whatever relationship you have attracted in your life at this moment are precisely the ones you need in your life at this moment. There are hidden meanings behind all events, and this hidden meaning is serving your own evolution. A mistake should be your teacher, not your attacker. A mistake is a lesson, not a loss. It's a temporary and necessary detour, not a dead end. It's a stepping stone to growth if you channel it correctly. The era of sweeping shit under the rug is over. Folks need to be uncomfortable. Sometimes you get what you want, other times you get a lesson in patience, empathy, compassion, faith, clarity, resilience, humility, and life. Either way, you win. If you seek growth, be ready for the discomfort of becoming bigger than the box they put you in. Sometimes things have to go wrong before they can go right. Sometimes we have to let the wrong people walk out before we allow the right people to walk in. Sometimes we have to feel weak in order to know what it's like to feel strong. Sometimes you have to be broken to realize you'll never be shattered. You are presented with two options, evolve or repeat. Having courage to choose uncertainty over certain misery is a happiness decision that will transform your life. Being low-key and working on yourself without labeling it or convincing others about your moves is often a truer reflection of growth. When you're in it for you, you require less validation from others. Do it first, perfect it later. Your authenticity alone is a powerful healing force. Just by showing up and existing, you are doing your part. People will either feel inspired, enamored, threatened, or triggered by your natural state. and none of it will have anything to do with you. Remember why you are here. She said, I'm just not giving up. The woman I'll be a few years from now is counting on me, and the world shifted. Never fuck with someone who uses the phrase "it is what it is." They have mastered the art of accepting what they can and can't control. They don't allow situations out of their control to dictate or threaten their life. Healing is so hard because it is a constant battle between your inner child who is scared and just wants safety, your inner teenager who is angry and just wants justice, and your current self who is tired and just wants peace. Invest in your looks. Get that facial, get those eyelash extensions, get your hair and nails done, buy those shoes. Invest in yourself. When you look better, you feel better and you do better. I don't bother anyone and I'm not bothered by anyone. I stay in my lane, live in my zone, and trust what God has for me is for me. Never regret the love you gave anyone, even if it wasn't reciprocated. Love always comes back full circle. That love will come back in some shape or form. Keep putting love out into the universe because it's coming back with interest. Focus on you until the focus is you. Stop acting small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. I pray that God removes everyone in your life who secretly gossips about you, puts you down, doesn't want to see you win, and replace them with people who genuinely supports you and want to see you happy and blessed. Notice the environments where you become your favorite version of yourself. Become out of reach for anyone who isn't aligned with your favorite version of yourself. You'll soon understand why your timing is perfect and why things had to happen the way it did to guide you to where you were meant to be. And there you have it, beautiful souls, quotes to make you feel your best self. If these quotes resonate with you, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment for more inspirational quotes every week.